I mean, jeez. This music doesn't get you amped, I don't know what will. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? It's me. It's a bug! It's a spaceship. It's friggin' Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers is kind of an interesting one. First off, I do need to apologize. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to play this tonight. We had a branch outing at my work. Did bowling. My boss set me up with maybe a pitcher or two to myself. We had a good time. I've never bowled before. I had a lot of fun. I kicked some ass, and got home. So I'm a little toasted. But doesn't this get you excited? Right? Starship Troopers. Have there been Starship Troopers video games? Yes. Hopefully the audio is okay. It looks like it's fine on my end. I think I have it pretty balanced. Maybe I'm yelling a little bit. I need to lower my personal volume, but I think you guys are okay. Makes me think, like, comic book? Yeah. Anyway, it was kind of cool, actually. We went bowling at an it was like a bowling alley / arcade. And our boss, yeah, we had food and gave us tickets to the arcade after. It was a really good time. I had a lot of fun. So, got back home. And I was like, man, I really should tackle this. I was given this key yesterday. Oh, these look great. The comic book imagery is really fun in this. But I was like, it's either this or Dishonored. And I really feel like I need to give this a shot. So Starship Troopers has had video games in the past. I cannot name a single one that has been successful. It has had multiple failed ones. I'm not sure any have had full releases. I know there's a pretty interesting FPS. Tons of mods and stuff. And of course, Helldivers is my favorite Starship Troopers video game. Which it isn't, but it is. I'm a big fan. I think the book is incredible. I know there's a series. I've only read the one. And I've watched 2 of the movies. The first one's absolutely incredible. The second, well, anyway. Let's not get into that. Let's get into this. Slitherine. Do they make good games? Yeah. Yeah, they make generally pretty good games. They have a billion games now, though. And they focus on strategy games. And Paulo over at Slitherine sent me a copy of this. Thanks, Paulo. Super cool of you. We're only allowed to play up to level 10 on the campaign. I think it's a single-player only game, though. What I've got from it, so see how that goes. There are known bugs. We can name our division name. Now, I think Starship Troopers is a game that really benefits from getting into the lore, getting into that sort of air quotes false future, I guess. Technically, it was science fiction when it came out. Unfortunately, right now it's just real life. Let's go ahead and call this the shall be the 69th Late Night Division. Late Night Lazy Nights, I like that too. The lazy Night Division, I kind of like that too. Kind of the same thing. We'll just click normal.
The Battle of Klendathu.
Beautiful.
A day that will live in infamy. But from tragedy springs hope, as the Federation rebuilds its fleet bigger and stronger than before.
Nice.
To fuel this war machine, all eyes are now on Kwalasha. Once an isolated outpost, this mineral-rich world has become a key part of humanity's battle for survival. But the planet's vital mining industry may now be in danger after reports of bugs on the surface. And so the mobile infantry answers humanity's call. These brave men and women will defend Quelasha from any insect aggression.
I that was kind of bit abrupt, the ending there, but I'm fine with it. I don't know if that was hiding a load screen or if there's going to be videos for each mission. I kind of hope so. I'm enjoying that. But I really, really recommend watching the movie, if not reading the book. It's very sad doing it now as opposed to when it first came out. The book come out, I want to say the 60s. I think the movie came out in like, I want to say the book was like 61. It was 59 actually. Okay. So it wasn't too far off. But yeah, it's like 1984 or V for Vendetta. These kind of things where the more years pass, the sadder really the book gets, because it's changed nothing. Yeah, I did kind of get a Cave Johnson vibe with the music and everything. Though I really got a Helldiver vibe, but Helldivers was of course trying to be Starship Troopers, so there is that. Now, Slytherin, I do enjoy quite a few of their titles, not all of them, but they usually focus on turn-based strategy games. That's what they do. That's what they've done for a very long time. I've tried playing some of their games like many years ago, which are like military sims for more so medieval stuff, and they have a ton of stuff in like World War, kind of World War II, modern tanks and going around. And I have tried playing a bunch of them, and they weren't exactly for me. They kind of have they're simpler than Paradox Grand Strategies, but they have a similar learning curve. So they weren't immediately capturing my interest. There have been some games that I have really enjoyed. This one is real time from what I've seen. It's kind of a departure from their normal. We'll see how they handle that. They have done some really hot takes. Slytherin's kind of one of those interesting companies where they're just big enough to push the boundary. They have a lot, it's kind of weird to describe, but they have just so many games where it's like no AAA studio would try what they've done. They did a 40K skirmish, like more combat focused Civilization style game. I forget what it's called. 40K Conquest or something. Super interesting.
The advanced team kicked an anthill. Now they got more bugs than they know what to do with. We're here to save their asses.
Yeah, that might be a little quiet for you
do
guys.
This by the book. Don't be a hero, and you won't need a body bag. You understand me? Let's go. On the bounce.
So there's a couple of games this immediately strikes me that I'm hoping we kind of end up being similar to. So let's keep speech up. We'll turn maybe music and sound effects down a little. Something like this seems okay. Anyone that... Wow. Okay, so yeah, it is drag and select. So we have combat engineers. Immediately you get Command and Conquer vibes. So I would have thought right click was move. Pick someone. Maybe I'm only supposed to... Okay, I'm only allowed to move the rifle troopers. They do kind of do the Company of Heroes squad positioning thing where you can kind of see where your guys are supposed to go. It's one of those weird things where... How... Okay, yeah, so A left click does correctly. How does a game like this handle an enemy without, like, with endless numbers? You know what I mean?
Period bugs. Small, but there's no such thing as a harmless bug. Splat them and keep moving.
We can see already it takes a ton of rounds to take these guys out. And I don't know if the red there meant those guys were reloading. So it's kind of interesting. Chariot bug. Yes, please. There are low-ranking species functioning as scouts and load-bearers in arachnid colonies. They don't form much of a threat when forced into combat roles because of their light armor, slow speed, and light. We have the rifle troops ourselves. They have the MX-90 grenade. They have shotgun suppression. Suppression, which I don't actually have yet. It doesn't look... Oh, Dante, are you okay, buddy? Oh, he's just kicking his leg. And boom bundle. Toss an improvised bundle of grenades. Okay, interesting. This is... yeah. The hero's ishk. Would you like to know more? Sure. Thanks, man.
Advance team located the bug hole. Hope they say something for us.
Bug hole.
Take position on the left flank to get clear lines of fire.
The allied units block line of fire.
We can't shoot through our own troops.
That's
Spicy.
spicy.
A lot of paperwork after.
Okay, so it is like Company Heroes where you can position enemies, or position your troops with right mouse and you hold it. You can change their facing.
We thinned them out. Let's move forward.
So the interesting thing is your characters, a squad can fire through itself. But they can't, I don't know if they can shoot through allied squads or... Okay, and Q's our grenade here. Oh, and individual units level up. That's interesting.
Attack fighter strike incoming. Stand back and enjoy the fireworks.
Nice.
They don't like to get their uniforms dirty, but those flyboys are pretty useful sometimes.
Yeah, they're kind of jerks in the
Damn.
show.
A few
But...
bugs got away. Get after them before they reach the settlement.
So we need to pursue and destroy. Let's get going, boys. Doesn't look
What kind
good.
of half-ass containment operation is this?
Yeah, I feel like we could have cut them off fast ahead of time. So there's warriors here. Warrior Bud is a basic but effective melee fighter, available in virtually limitless numbers to the arachnids. They lead the charge to overwhelm and overrun the enemies, and they can climb outpost walls. It's kind of neat.
Let's go. This way.
Yeah, yeah. There go the civvies.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Now, there's already blood here, so I can't imagine I was meant to save these people, but...
Fire!
Takes so many rounds to take one down.
Let's go.
Damn it. Either these civilians ignored the evac order, or someone's getting a whipping back at base for missing these stragglers.
Sir, roger that.
Oh, I see. Right, so I cannot shoot through my own troops.
Major Cortez reporting. Orders from command require you to confiscate all civilian weapons.
Awaiting roger that.
That's a copy. Good to hear your voice.
Okay.
Squad, secure those weapon stashes. Not that these guys will be using them.
Sir.
Okay, I have done so. Yeah, this feels very Command and Conquer inspired.
Roger that.
Feeling it. I would not like to know more. I've already learned rifle troops things.
Sounds like the other company's in trouble. Let's lend them a hand.
Okay, yeah. So you can absolutely keybind and control group. We like that. These guys are level 2. I don't know if that's done for them.
Awaiting orders. Sir. Squad, ready for orders. Affirmative. Shock troopers. Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger that. Let's go. This way. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Okay, so far so good.
Squad, let's go. Look sharp, troopers.
There's a radio tower ahead of your position. It should be able to cut through the interference and get you some reinforcements.
Okay, I wasn't quite expecting the grenades to have such a long timer on
Radio
them, but
station's just ahead. Move into range and get fleet on the horn. Finally, we can break through this goddamn interference.
So usually grenades in games have timers when you're dealing in multiplayer. That just gives time for the other player to react. I don't often see that in single player.
Look sharp, troopers. This way. Let's go.
Interesting.
These apes have taken a licking. Use the radio station to call up fleet and get replacements for our casualties.
Okay. Radio bunker here. Reinforcing units. Yes, tell me more.
Sir, command just radioed out an alert. Major bug movement to your east.
Okay.
Okay, things are about to get interesting. Look sharp, people. Form a perimeter.
How do I order more? I just click on these?
Sir. Come on, people. Move out.
Oh, okay, I've unlocked these characters. Oh, I see. So this allows me to reinforce, I assume.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Get your gear. We're moving out.
So engineers seem to have like flame weapons or
What do you need?
something.
Come on.
Here they come. Watch your fields of fire.
Sir, this way. Squad, affirmative.
I assume I don't have to worry about bugs from up there, but...
Sir.
Just make sure we get some incendiary grenades out. It's pretty good. I see, they won't even pass through the fire, eh? That's interesting. It looks like these are just cooldown based. So we select these troopers here, we can call reinforcements with F.
Outstanding. This area's hotter than we thought.
New order, sir. Bug activity is too strong. Command is recalling you to Delta 4 base. Leave the civvies and get yourself home.
That route won't be pretty. Rough terrain, lots of hidey holes for bugs.
Interesting.
Gotta punch through.
Engineers, now hear
Look
this.
sharp, troopers. Squad, ready for orders. Sir,
Let's do, this is squad 1 and that's 2.
awaiting orders.
Move
Look
out.
alive, troopers.
Haul ass.
Tell me about combat engineers. They can construct various defensive structures and weapons. For personal defense and offensive tasks, they wield a short-range flamethrower that can stun and burn anything in the path. Yeah, the blocking movement seems really good. Unit rate of fire is not affected by casualties. Oh.
Infantry, standing by. Sir, awaiting orders.
Sir.
Our 2 riflemen are pretty close, actually, to higher experience level.
Ready for orders.
That's nice.
Look alive, troopers.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Affirmative. Come on, people.
Okay, nothing here.
Move out.
sir. Infantry, standing by. Sir,
Roger that. Yes, sir.
look sharp, troopers. This way. Squad, ready for orders.
What do you need? Sir.
Sir. Look sharp, this way. Troopers.
Capture this ammo.
Sir. Roger that. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I assume I unlocked the ability to build stuff a little later.
Get your
Let that be a lesson. These colonists had guns, but they didn't have training or discipline.
affirmative.
That's why we're alive, and they're not.
I love that so, and Starship Troopers is just so on point.
Come on, people.
Like
Yes,
they,
sir. Get your gear. We're moving out.
they know exactly what they're saying. Take it easy, Yanks. Sorry we couldn't see ya. Too long, anyway.
Welcome to Delta.
Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow, but tomorrow's gonna be a
Haul
real
ass
late
and
night
get
for me.
behind those walls.
So I can't promise
Roger that.
anything.
Troopers.
Affirmative.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Get your gear. We're moving
Okay, I've
out.
got some more rifle troops, potentially. I don't know if they'll join us, or...
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Move out. All ass.
Bugs are going for the base. Standard procedure is to keep the gates shut until there are 0 hostiles in the area.
Okay.
Oh, hell. Guess you're doing this in the open. At least it'll be a target-rich environment.
So they won't even let me in, eh? That's interesting.
Engineers here. Affirmative.
Ooh, little flying boys. That's kind of fun.
Engineers, now hear this. Come on, people.
Ready for orders. Waiting orders. Roger that. Sir.
Sir.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Oh, nice.
Awaiting
Level 3. So I can choose an elite ability. Either we take the boom bundle, or we take shotgun suppression. I like the sound of shotgun suppression, not gonna lie. Oh, that's cool. It shows which
Open
elite
up.
ability they got.
What do you need?
Okay.
This way.
It gives me like OG StarCraft feels. When you have those missions where you only have like a limited number of troops. I know Command and Conquer had it as well, but
We're not done yet. Get on those walls and get ready.
This
Oh.
way. The sharp troopers.
Affirmative.
Troopers.
Roger
standing
that.
by. Squad, ready for orders.
All right, you apes. Show those bugs what you're made of.
I'm ready.
Orders? Yes, sir.
Beauty. Where's our shotgun by?
A
It's
unit
interesting
has been
all your
promoted,
abilities
sir.
have the same cooldown.
Engineers, now hear this.
Well done, troopers. Any wounded, head to the medic. Everyone else, go find yourself a drink.
That's fine. Is that it? Nice. That was our baby level, though. I assume we unlock the ability to build units later, potentially? Oh, yes, I love these cutscenes. Feeling it.
With the size of the bug problem now clear, immediate action is needed. The mobile infantry moves into gear to protect Qualasha, its mines, and its people.
Beauty. To war. And just because I'll be getting home so late tomorrow, like, I'll probably be getting home about now or maybe half an hour from now. Getting on for about 12-ish Eastern if I get on. So if I do, we'll probably do something like Vampire Survivors. Because I don't think I'll have the brain capacity to do this or
Command has
Dishonored.
identified numerous bug holes in the area. And guess whose job it is to clean them out? Get your squads over to the supply base ASAP, and we'll go from there. Move out.
I kind of wish I was more awake to give this the attention it deserves, but it also, because it's Starship Troopers, it's very much, to me,
Yes, sir. On the move.
like a beer and pretzels kind of feel.
Survivors, take down those bugs.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm,
Sir.
like, even though, yes, it's a real-time strategy game, and I'm sure it requires a little bit more brain
Move out.
power than the average game, I still feel like I can just be like, yeah, like, run around, have fun, do crazy stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. So dropship transport units between 2 drop sites. That's interesting. Disband unit. So we're definitely going to be able to build stuff later.
Sir.
Radio station up ahead.
Listen
We
up.
should be able to cut through this interference and get some reinforcements.
Surprised they didn't lose any units there,
Yes,
to
sir.
be honest.
Move out.
Okay, call HQ and get another squad dropped on this position. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Perfect. How do I do that?
Roger that. With me.
Love to deploy more squad. Request more from the radio station. Ah, here you go. So they each require 3 supply? Okay, yeah.
Standing by.
Bugs inbound. Find a firing position, people. Use the high ground.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Roger that. Listen up.
Let's go. Roger that. Let's go. This way.
Perfect.
Sir.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
Okay.
We can keep killing them, but they'll keep coming until we
I do
seal
like how
those
bug hives
holes.
are just on the map. That's fun.
The first bug cave is nearby. Get over there and take it out.
Awaiting orders. Roger that.
Sir. With me.
Okay.
Sir.
Standing by. Listen up.
Squad, ready for orders.
Move out.
It takes so many rounds to take these bugs out. But that is what it's like in the show, so it's fine with me.
On the move.
So far, it feels good. I will say, if this is a little more Command and Conquer, kind of down the road, close to the hive to lure the bugs out.
Standing by.
Or, pardon me, to lure the bugs out faster. That's
Listen up.
interesting. But I could definitely see this being a thing.
Sir. Standing by. Listen up.
Beauty.
Okay.
Okay.
The bugs are down. Get a squad in that bug hole to seal it up. They're going to take some casualties, but that's what we're here for.
I don't know if I'd love sending men into bugs' holes, but hey, you know, whatever. We all make choices.
Look sharp, troopers.
Orders are to expand your foothold in the sector. Capture the local radio stations to use them as staging
Okay.
points for operations to take out arachnid colonies.
It's pretty reasonable.
Sir.
With me! Sir. Standing by. Roger
Squad,
that.
ready for orders. Yes, sir.
Listen up.
Look sharp, troopers. Sir. Let's go.
I wish there was a double time button. There is the drop ship transport. Oh, okay. Supply
Standing
depot.
by. Sir. Affirmative.
Look sharp, troopers. Yes, sir. Squad.
I kind of like the idea though that the bugs keep spawning, and maybe that hives get more potent over time. So you're always a little bit on a timer, a little bit rushed.
Look sharp, troopers.
Okay, and tab swaps between units in a
Standing by.
control group.
Orders. On the move.
Very nice.
Listen up.
Roger that. Roger that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Sir. Roger that.
Comms
Delivery
base, sir.
platform.
Additional supplies are now Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
Oh, so I can get
Command
radio
is
operator or combat
allocating you
engineers.
additional resources to fortify the outpost against arachnid attacks.
Awaiting orders.
Interesting.
Guess we're going to have a busy day at the office then. All right. We're going to need combat engineers and MG turrets. Okay. Call in engineers ASAP.
Standing by. Sir.
Squad, ready for orders.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Okay, so MG turrets
Get
call
those engineers earning
big
their
war
pay.
support.
We need 2 MG turrets covering the outpost before Archie comes to crash this party.
Makes sense, yeah. Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't build them before. Had to be on
Tell us what to
hard
do.
surfaces. And this lets us expand to the west here and take out this bug hive without having to worry about all these little critters.
Sir, tell us what to do. Sir.
Maybe I'll rock engineers on a separate one.
Sir.
Here they come again. Get those MGs firing.
Awaiting orders.
Move out.
Sharp troopers.
Listen up. Roger that. Stash your tools and move out. Engineers reporting. Sir.
So I actually want the engineers probably here in the hole. But...
Engineers reporting.
Oh, it's kind of fun. There's like a little guy on the HMG turret. Okay.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Take out this bug hive.
Yes, sir. Sir. Roger that.
Sharp troopers.
Stash your tools and move out.
Sir. Squad, ready for orders.
Thought it would make more sense to just get a fire going here.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay.
Listen up. Sir. Standing by. Roger that. Roger that. Yes, sir. Tell us what to do. Listen up. Sir.
Nice.
With me, sir. Roger that. With me. Tell us what to do.
Oh, I see. So the blue is the cooldown on their
Listen up.
special
Yes, sir.
abilities.
Affirmative.
You can always see like, their cooldown on the side of their health. That's kind of interesting.
Look sharp troopers. Yes, sir.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Alright, boys, go clear out.
Listen up.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive
Sir.
activity.
Listen up. Standing by. Stash your tools and move
This
out.
way.
Sir, Intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
I did get a streamer copy, Dino. And play 10 levels of the campaign.
Sir.
That's it.
Affirmative.
It's kind of cool, actually. It's been
Engineers
like a
reporting.
hot minute since I've got like
Engineers,
a
follow me, sir. Affirmative.
preview kind of build
Listen up.
to something, which
Yes,
is
sir.
fair. I've been out of the game for a very long time in internet terms, and I was like, you know what, my day has ended, and then yeah, I was chatting with good friends over. at,
Engineers reporting.
good friends over at Slytherin, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, you're one of like a few people we're gonna send this to," and I was like, we sure we're talking about the same person here? But yeah, no, it just feels nice and
Yes, sir. Sir. Roger that.
gets you hyped to do more streaming. Hey, Sungniff, how you doing, man? Yeah, I think this is pretty damn good
Standing by.
so far. It's hard to say how long the campaign is, though, right?
Engineers reporting.
This is always the problem with the single-player game. Has nothing to do with the game itself.
Tell us what to do.
But single-player games,
Roger that.
they do have to be
Engineers,
like much better than multiplayer games, right? To get you into it.
Sir.
It's a sort of unfortunate reality
Those
of
MGs
things.
aren't getting enough action back there. Get them disbanded, and then redeploy them up at the bridge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we could do that.
Engineers report. Affirmative, sir. Roger that.
Take out that bug nest.
Tell us what affirmative.
Spitters are the counter for engineers. Demolish, yes please.
We've got a unit under attack.
Sir, staff. Tell us what that. Engineers reporting. Tell us what to do.
Sit on, boys.
This way.
Well, this is a bug layer as well. It doesn't look like one on the map. It looks like this is a bug layer. Well, this is a bug hive.
Our war support has increased, sir.
So I guess bug layers you just attack.
Engineers reporting. Tell us
I'm
what
gonna have
to
to
do.
get more reinforcements
Engineers
here.
reporting.
I'll
Engineers
send the
sir.
engineers back for that. Random generator. Yeah. So, and that was the game I was gonna mention, but I hadn't got to yet.
Affirmative.
But Infested Planet
Busy here.
is a really good
Okay, people. We are
version
pushing
of
up
this
road.
on a budget. And I was very curious how this ended up fighting that. I would love a randomized campaign mode, be kind of cool. Maybe with like in-between mission tech tree.
Tell us what to do. Roger that.
How do I
We've
reinforce
got a
again?
unit under attack.
F. Okay, yeah.
Engineers reporting.
Awaiting orders. Roger that. Open fire.
Tell
A
us what to
unit
do.
has been promoted, sir.
Standing by.
Sorry, I gotta split these up a little.
Let's go. Everybody. Affirmative. Move out.
Engineers reporting. Stash your tools
Perfect.
and move out. Affirmative.
Standing by. Roger that. Roger
Cleared this
that.
out now. Yeah, the thing is, I'm okay with not doing PvP or multiplayer. Would this be a great multiplayer game? Yes. I mean, we all know at this point that Company Heroes is... I absolutely love it. I love the Dawn of War.
Tell us what
Like,
to do.
Relic made some incredible real-time strategy games,
Engineers,
and
engineers,
I could
follow
play
me.
the multiplayer for those forever. But the thing is,
Sir.
it is a little unfair to take a smaller developer and say, hey, you know what you need? Yeah, it's multiplayer.
Tell us what to do.
Not that Slytherin hasn't done multiplayer, they have.
Affirmative.
They actually did the release of
Engineers,
Distant
follow me.
Worlds, which
Yes, sir.
Distant World 2, technically. It's called, it's not a re-release. We did play that in stream, it was super good,
Affirmative. Roger that.
There's a radio tower ahead of your
but it
position.
takes about 700 years to
Stash your
learn.
tools
Get
and-
up that slope and bring that station online.
So, yeah, we are still going to get bugs from this direction.
Tell us
I think
what
there's
to
a
do.
lot to be said for maybe getting a turret up. Like here? Maybe if I can squeak it a little closer?
Engineers reporting.
Maybe throw like a fire. There you go.
Roast them and toast them. Sir.
Affirmative. This way. Roger that.
Engineers reporting. Tell us what to do. Roger that.
A little less brutal. I thought Infested Planet was like really good.
I prefer a one-way shooting arrangement with Archie,
Nice.
and those spitter bugs complicate things. Get some snipers deployed and take them out before they get in range.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that. Okay, so it costs war support to gain access to the better units. Or I guess the more specialty units. Kind of interesting.
Standing by. Roger that.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
It'd be neat if reinforcing also cost your war support, or at least had a cooldown or something. It must, right? So they can go an action move. Oh, it increases movement speed and rate of fire, but significantly decreases range. Okay. Kind of neat.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. I'm on.
Tell us what to do. Standing by.
Look like there's any other hard ground for a minute.
Standing by.
Roger that. This way. Let's go.
Engineers reporting.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what to do. Sir. Listen up. Sir. Engineers reporting. Tell us what to do.
Get some grenades out there.
Engineers
Okay, up here, combat engineers.
Yes, sir. Stash your tools and move out.
Burn.
Oh, sir. Affirmative.
I like how it's very easy to tell if your units are all able to shoot, partial able to shoot.
Snipers here.
I like that quite a bit.
Affirmative. Miss me. Look sharp.
I'm assuming snipers can shoot over other units. Shotgun suppression. Let's
Sir.
get some of that done.
Sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Bug tunnels always connect to the hive. That's interesting. Clear the hive to shut down connected tunnels.
Standing by.
Let's go. Snipers here. Affirmative.
Tell us what to do. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Burn them.
I just wonder if we set the hole on fire, what happens?
Engineers reporting. Sir.
I'm on it.
Okay, snipers give 0
Our
army
base is
strength.
operational, sir.
Affirmative.
Tell us what to do.
Interesting.
Engineers, follow me, sir.
Sir.
Sir, satellite surveillance has picked up major bug movement approaching your position. You don't have long.
Okay, you heard the news. Our only chance is to use this valley as a kill zone. Use everything you got. If we don't hold them here, we'll all be dead anyway.
Okay. I do like how like short notice you get on all these attacks. It's like, oh yeah, can turrets level up too? That'd be kind of cool. Doesn't look like it. But I love how the game's like, oh yeah, you have like 3 seconds to react to all this.
Yes, sir. Snipers here. Sir. Affirmative. Where do you need us? Affirmative.
Also, I don't know. This is part of why I loved Company Heroes. I'm a huge sucker
Snipers on me. Roger.
for
On me.
I don't know what it's called, but like positioning units. I love being really clever with unit positioning. I think that's part of why I love Space Hulk so much.
Listen up. Move out.
But to me, there's something just innately satisfying about
Sir, on the move.
like being very clever where everyone's deployed.
Engineers reporting. Yes, sir.
So engineers are really good with their fire at choke points. Let's get one group here to control that,
Stash your
and
tools and move out.
make another group here.
Roger that.
Squad, ready for orders. Miss me? Affirmative.
The bugs are here. Look sharp, troopers.
On me.
Maybe we'll get our second sniper group
Roger that.
more this way, because this looks to be the problem. Ooh, nice! Little strafing run. So I can actually afford another turret. I think this would not be a bad spot for one.
Engineers reporting.
A unit
Tell
is
us
being
what to do.
promoted, sir.
Roger that. Stash your tools. Affirmative.
Nice. This is on medium here, unless you're talking about infested planet.
Colossians take great pride in their planet's mining industry. Through sweat of brow, valiant colonists dig up the precious minerals the Federation needs. It's an ore effort for the war effort.
I love
They're not
that.
going to let a few bugs scare them off. The mobile infantry has begun escorting workers, many of them patriotic volunteers, back into the mines so they can keep excavating the future of humanity.
I love it. I love all the attention put into these cutscenes. It really just puts you in that really super depressing sci-fi capitalist world that we live in right now. But aside from that, no, it's I just get amped. Like, I love this fun, like, oh yeah, these are like the workers, like forcing us to have a good future, and most of them probably
Welcome to
aren't
Mineville,
slaves.
Lieutenant.
Pineville.
Bugs made a mess of the Qual's attempts to defend this base. We're here to do a better job of it.
Would you like the
The
dystopia
Flyboys
more?
report
I
some
love
serious bug
dystopia.
activity out to the east. Our mission is to get these miners back into their holes, not to go play in the dust with Archie. We'll ice them as soon as they come at the walls.
Nice.
Organize your defenses and call down some extra bodies.
Oh, okay, so this is a
Keep those
defense
bugs
mission.
outside
That's
the
neat.
walls, Lieutenant.
So, one of the weird things, like, I'm a huge fan of dystopian stuff. Okay, those are explosive barrels. Wow. Huge fan of dystopian stuff. And then you end up with a really awkward situation when you find out that most people don't get dystopian stuff.
We don't have enough supply capacity, sir.
Which, like, I don't know. There's so many people these days that, like, I'm not even joking. They just do not... They do not get it.
This way. Yes, sir.
I don't know how you do not... Like,
Roger that.
we're living in it now, and they're like, yeah, this is so
Get this
weird
base
and
ready for
crazy,
what's
and I
coming.
can't imagine it. You're like, what do you mean? Like, back in the day, people used to be like, wow, that'd be a crazy future, and then it became, like, the present. And everyone's like, huh. Okay, so we need to get a grenade out here. We're in fucking trouble still. Yeah, I did forget they can climb walls. That is a little
We've
annoying.
got a unit under attack.
It's neat when they get super close, so I get shotguns.
Our war support has increased, sir.
That area has been declared secure.
War support's huge.
We're sending the first group of miners into Shaft 1.
Secure my ass. This place has more bugs than the Shreveport picnic in July.
Command believes the risk is acceptable. Mining operations have been delayed long enough.
Yeah, the risk is
We need more
acceptable.
time. Damn it.
Love it. Love it. Gates can be opened. Oh, these people are fucking dead.
There's been an incident.
That's
Was
hilarious.
it bugs? The bugs I said that were definitely down there.
I almost get like Sammy J vibes.
Casualties among the miners.
Some casualties? It'll take hours to sort out which bits go in which coffin.
That was hilarious.
We expected attacks. That's why you're there.
Yeah, and we didn't say it was
Clear the
okay.
site of bugs. Try to minimize disruption to the mining operation.
Yes, sir.
And protect the miners.
Sir.
Of course, that too.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that though, Sungnif, because like, okay. So there's this huge argument that I you know, and find myself getting in all the time, which is, can the art end up with a different message
With me.
than the artist intended? And 100%. Because you can draw whatever the hell you want from the art, right? You're free to do that. I think I want combat engineer.
Sir.
But it's so interesting. That is
Our
what
war
happens.
support has increased, sir.
All right. That mining shaft is operational again. There's 3 others around here that command wants up and running. ASAP.
Yeah, about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we get war support for opening all the mining shafts. That's kind of neat.
Affirmative.
So it looks like we get 3 times 2, so each one we open we should get 2 for.
This way.
So that's kind of cool.
Infantry.
Intelligence reports that there are Qualcomm bases nearby used to provide logistical support to the mines.
Command is collecting eager volunteers to operate those mines. But those bases are needed for dropship insertion.
Engineers, follow me.
You heard the officer.
Yes,
Get a
sir.
scouting party together and start getting those bases back online.
Stash your tools and move out. Roger.
Okay, well, I am working on that part.
Troopers, listen up. Listen up.
Affirmative. Sir. Roger that.
Troopers,
Come on, you
standing
apes.
Get this captured. So we'll have you guys
us
be
what to
squad 2. You are squad 1.
Comms base, sir. Additional supplies are now available.
Yeah, additional supplies, nice. I think I will grab actually another combat engineer maybe and a rifle.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
I'm a big fan of having like close range squad and long range squad.
Sir. Engineers here. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Get your gear. We're moving out.
Sir.
Orders?
Infantry, standing by.
It looks like there's a mine down here, so we're gonna send half our group that way and the other
Additional
half this
supplies
way.
are now available.
Tell us what to do. Engineers reporting.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Okay, the big bug attack sounds bad.
Another major bug attack is coming in from the east.
I feel like we hate that.
Sir.
Oh, the turrets have a cooldown when they attack? Is that what that bar
Tell
is?
us
That's
what to
kind of
do.
neat.
Standing by. Listen up. Troopers, standing by. Look alive, troopers.
Barbecue bug coming up.
Nice.
Sir.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Just park them here for right now.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Standing by.
Sir, arachnids are disrupting one of our bases.
I know they're disrupting our bases, but we are also kind of clearing out 2 of their nests. So.
Orders? Roger that. All hands. Yes, sir. Engineers here.
Our war support
Okay,
has
this mine shaft's clear.
Standing by. Troopers, listen up. Look alive,
sir.
troopers. Affirmative.
Supply cache here. Okay, so there's supplies around the map that we can collect.
Infantry, standing by.
Orders?
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Sir? Engineers here.
And these engineers, literally their job is the base. I assume we're gonna need spitters at some point, or snipers to deal with the spitters, sorry.
Sir, intel reports a new
Yes,
bug
sir.
threat in our sector.
Son of a bitch, eh? Okay. We should probably work on that.
Standing by.
Look alive, troopers. Troopers, standing by.
All
Troopers,
hands.
Come on,
listen
you
up.
apes. Sir. Infantry, standing by.
Sir.
Roger that.
Actually,
Standing by.
Affirmative.
Roger that.
you 2 are on base defense,
Sir. Move out.
and you're gonna be shotgun guy.
Standing by.
I feel like shotgun's gonna be pretty important.
Affirmative.
Feels like most of the bugs are coming from this kind of a direction. Well, I mean, if we look at the map, yeah, I guess that would be true. They're coming from off map here. No, if this evolved to follow... So, what I would love is, I think this game right now is good. It does feel like a really well put together RTS game. And unfortunately with a single player RTS game, you don't know how good it is until you've,
We're going to need to reinforce those units in
beat
the
all the
mountain.
levels, right?
Call in some radio operators to help out.
This is a high level one. And this is going to be a very tough base.
Get your gear. We're moving out.
Squad, ready, taking the shot.
But yeah, it's really impossible to say, but I would love to see this after you beat it and you're like, oh, this is like pretty good. Come out with a DLC like Infested Planet.
Engineers, follow me. Roger
I would
that.
absolutely love that.
Sir,
Alert. Bug
Okay,
attack
so we do have
inbound.
drop ships available.
squad, ready for orders.
Also, keeping our eyes peeled for supply caches. This one we don't need anymore.
Sir? Orders?
Means you guys
We've
maybe
got a
build
unit
another one
under
here.
attack.
Engineers, set up 2 HMG turrets. Pronto.
Sir,
I'm definitely trying to set up HMG turrets.
awaiting orders. Affirmative.
We've got a unit under attack.
Roger that. Get your gear. We're moving out.
Squad, ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Sir,
Sir? Sir, roger
Okay,
that.
combat engineers,
Yes,
get
sir.
in here.
Roast them and toast them.
We've got a unit under attack. Sir, intel reports a new bug.
Okay, hopper
in the
bugs, those
sector.
are the flying kind.
where do you need it? Affirmative. I'm on it.
Engineers here.
We've got a unit under attack.
Squad, ready for orders.
Okay, take that out.
Sir,
Orders? Yes, sir.
We've got a
Engineers
unit
reporting.
under attack.
Tell us what to do. Get your gear. We're moving out.
sir.
Snipers go in super combat mode. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Our war
This
support
mine's
has
safe
increased,
now.
sir.
Oh, I did lose my...
Sir,
That's
arachnids are
unfortunate.
disrupting one of our bases.
We're moving out. Roger that.
Lost my super boys.
Affirmative.
And there was a turret over here.
Look sharp, troopers.
Engineers reporting.
Ready here. Look sharp.
I think all that may have been worth it.
Standing by.
Get your gear.
Awaiting orders.
Because it allowed us to capture this.
Roger that.
Which I feel like was a good thing.
Look sharp. Yes, sir. Sir.
Alright, I think we need more snipers.
Sir.
Sir, additional supplies are now.
Look sharp.
No, I know, this feels very Command and Conquer, like,
Yes, sir.
I love it.
On me.
I'm a Command and Conquer sucker, let me tell you.
Roger that.
Squad, ready for orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh. Ooh, that was kind of cool.
Yes, sir.
The way they, like, attacked us there.
Infantry, standing by.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Sir.
It was very dumb of me to lose that level 3, though. Let's try this guy's super attack.
Sir.
See what happens.
We've got a unit under attack.
Roger that.
Oh. Rip.
Look sharp, troopers. Yes, sir. Look alive, troopers. Squad moving out. Infantry.
Get your gear. We're moving out.
Rip. We lost them snipers.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
I know.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Awaiting orders. Ready here. Sir.
Yeah, no, this will be fine.
Sir. Yes, sir.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Perfect.
Snipers here. Yes, sir. Sir.
Affirmative.
Okay, we're clearing everything out the best we can. Honestly,
Troopers.
it's gonna sound the same, but we really do need to reinforce.
Awaiting orders.
Don't have any
Where do
medics.
you need us?
So say we could deploy a radio operator. Here we go. Units can call in reinforcements
Sir,
to strengthen any
additional
position on the
supplies and support
battlefield.
has increased, sir. Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
Roger that.
Okay, so you can assign a drop zone. Does level up with everybody else. I wish you could
Yes, sir.
like Dawn of War, like group him with somebody. But I guess we'll just put him in with the snipers, right? Makes the most sense.
Infantry. Standing by.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Okay, so that's the thing with reinforcement. Takes time to get dropships in. That makes sense. Gotcha.
For orders. Awaiting orders. Sir.
Roger that.
So one more mine shaft and one more supply cage, which is right there.
Look sharp, troopers. Troopers. Standing by.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, they're coming from that direction too. Spitters, yeah.
Sir.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
So the radio operator is much shorter range, unfortunately. But we can call in reinforcements on the fly with the radio operator. That's super nice.
Look sharp, troopers. Let's go.
The mine cleared and get the supply cage.
Roger that.
Infantry. Standing by.
It's nice that you can add multiple groups to increase your army strength. I
Sir,
assume at some
additional
point
supplies are now available.
they just have like a pretty high number.
Our war
The
support
mine is
has increased,
operational.
sir.
Command appreciates your efforts.
Now what? Take this thing out, maybe? Oh, that's it. Okay, not too bad. U.S. Airborne Doctrine Path. Oh my god, I do love Airbornes and Company Heroes. Feels so good.
Danger
Sorry.
afoot, underfoot. The bugs lurk in subterranean tunnels, preparing for their next vicious attack. Wiping out these nests is dangerous work, but nothing the mobile infantry can't handle. Our brave troopers will uncover and eradicate the enemy wherever they hide.
Man, I know I was just saying that I don't feel like small developers should feel the need to include multiplayer because it usually cuts from the quality of the game. But imagine this co-op. Like, not like multiplayer against people. I could see that being fine as well. But imagine it co-op,
So,
though.
Tell me about this death trap you sent us into. Any word from the advanced squads?
We don't know the situation underground. It's safe to assume that bugs still control the mine tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
Roger that. All right, troopers. Let's go on a bug hunt. I want every inch of these mines cleared.
Yeah, no, 100% multiplayer would be dev hell.
Standing by.
Not asking for it, but at the same time, like, imagine how good that would be.
These doors
Get it
are
out of your
locked.
head.
Must have been trying to stop the bugs.
Tactical officer. Thoroughly trained in military leadership and the values of the Federation. The officer of the mobile infantry can boost the performance of other troops. Okay. Decent range. Pretty much nothing except armor piercing. They can designate targets and empowering friendly units to deal more damage to enemies in the target area. That's cool. Temporary boost the performance of a friendly unit for more experience gain, movement speed, firing speed. or accuracy and armor pierce, or defense tactics, and it does not block
You'll need to get to
friendly
the control
fire.
room to get them open.
Sniper team.
What does it have? Like a
What is it? Look
actual-
alive, people.
like a
Good to
big,
go.
pretty big gun.
Affirmative. Roger
It's
that.
neat. No, exactly. Like, I would love playing this with Zelphus. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Roger that.
Might call it here, though. I am having a lot of fun. I do think the game is great so far. But it is just, yeah. Like, I gotta be up in 5 hours for work, so I think I'll call it and try and get some sleep tonight. But at least we got to check it out. Tomorrow, like I said, maybe we'll get this, but realistically, I'm probably going to be dead when I get home. So I'll either pass out or put on something real stupid short. And save this and more Dishonored for probably around your, like, sort of Friday kind of time. Either way, take it easy, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.